This is for us old school people. Because I'm about to tell y'all a story. Okay. Let me tell you about my natural hair journey. As you can see, my hair is pretty short. Tomorrow will be 10 months since the second time I went natural. The first time I went natural, that was right when I turned around 19 into 2005, beginning of 2006. Yeah, it was around that area. It was after I turned 19. I was at college, and around October 2005, I had decided I wanted to do something new with my hair because I had permed hair for 18 years. Am I telling that right? From 5 years old until I was 18 years old. I had relaxed perm hair, whatever you want to call it. And at its peak, see, I'm trying to show y'all using my shoulder. It was right there when I was about 10. That's the longest it had ever gotten. But around 10th grade, I started doing my own hair. I thought I was Miss Thing. And of course, I wasn't taking care of it. So that hair went to here. And around 9th grade, I started getting serious about my permed hair. So I was actually going to the hairdresser, following what the hairdresser said. And around 12th grade, I got it back to here. I got it back here. And at the end of the 12th grade, everybody was cutting their hair. So I was like, I'm going to cut my hair too. And I cut it here at the end of 12th grade. So I went into college with my hair about that length. And the last perm I probably got was sometime during the summer. And I went off to college. I moved from New Orleans, moved out of state, went to college. When I got to college there, about 3 months, I saw people with all kind of hair. Even though it was like a mostly white school, there was some black people there, and a couple of them had natural hair. And I thought that looked, that looked good. I like that. I had not seen natural hair before. If that makes sense. Yeah, I had not seen natural hair before. So I went to college, saw a couple girls with natural hair that looked good. And I said, you know what? I've been doing this permed hair thing for a while. Let me try out natural hair. And that was right around the time the Indie song came out. I'm not this scared. And I was like, oh yeah, that's my sign, right? To get natural hair. So over the Christmas break when I went back home, this was right after Katrina hit and everything. We could talk about Katrina another time though. So anyway, I went back home and I was thinking, I want to cut my hair, try the natural thing out, but I really don't want to deal with natural hair. So I think right after the new year, I decided to perm my own hair. I don't know why. Lord knows why. But I put a perm in my hair. I put that bad boy in about 11 minutes, maybe. I washed that stuff out. My hair was not affected. It wasn't necessarily like this, but it was like a straighty, permy thing. Went to the hairdresser, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go natural. Can you cut off all my hair? That lady said, I'm going to make you sit down for 15 minutes and think about it because I don't want you cutting off your hair and then coming back and suing me. No lie, that's what she said. So I was sitting down looking at this hair magazine. And 15 minutes later, I was like, okay, I still want to cut off all my hair. And I hadn't told anybody at home that I cut off my hair. So, cut it all off. See how long it is right now. When I cut it, it was like that long. Some half straight, half natural. Went home because I hadn't told anybody I was cutting it. I just ran straight to my room, put the sheets over my head. They're like, what you did? I was like, I cut my hair off, but I kind of regretted it. So my sister pulled back the sheets and they see it. They're like, oh, that looks bad. That's basically what they said when I was saying it. And so I didn't know what to do because I hadn't done any research, anything. I jumped straight into that bad boy. So I think I put mayonnaise in my hair, like blue plate mayonnaise. I didn't know what I was doing. So after that, we had a family gathering, and my grandpa was there. This is the last time I saw it when he was alive, and he told me he liked my hair. So that was another sign that I should stick this natural hair thing out. I'm gonna kind of skip to the end of my natural hair journey, but that was freshman year in college, many years ago. So first year, my hair is on track. I just don't like short hair for me. I don't care what anybody else does. Okay, so first year, my hair was around this length. Second year, I think all around, like the front part got to like all around to here. Third year, it all got to here. Fourth year, it got to here. Between the second and fourth year, I just was so fed up with natural hair. By this time, I had found resources, other people. I went to MotownGirl.com, and that's the way I was able to get my hair to grow at all. Even though I was not using any good techniques, I would just go to sleep with my hair in a puff, wake up, put some water in it, wash and go. I didn't care what the season was. I was washing and going. Every 3 months, I put my hair in twists. Or if my boyfriend at the time was like, you gotta do something with that hair. I'm like, okay, I'll put it in twists. I wasn't taking care of it, didn't have any kind of routine. I was just using products and not focusing on what was in the products. And I had gotten to the fourth year and I was over it. I'm going to try to input some photos so you can see how long it was. But just in case that doesn't work, let me show you my last picture before I permed my hair. And when y'all see how long it actually was, you're going to be like, why in the world did you just cut it off? This is how long I got it to be. Can you see that at all? That was the last year I had natural hair. And for me, my hair wasn't growing. I don't know what my expectations were, but I think I was being unrealistic with my expectations. So I was like, you know what? My hair isn't growing. I am getting a perm. Nah. And I got a perm, right? And when I permed it, my hair, no lie, it was like right here, in the back of my head. And I was like, oh my goodness, if I would have known my hair was actually growing, I wouldn't have done that. Look at this one more time. Look at this. This took me 4 years. And keep in mind, I had the worst routine in the history of mankind when it came to natural hair. But I guess somebody in my family has had their grows. I don't know. I think around the third or fourth year, I started getting serious. I started saying, let me put my hair in twists more often. So I'm starting over this natural hair journey. I lasted 4 years last time. And that's my goal. The picture you see that that I had shown you is my goal for my natural hair. And I hope it doesn't take 4 years. I think if I had actually gotten serious about this hair, I could have gotten that length in about half the time, because I would cut my hair every 6 weeks. I was cutting my hair because I felt like it was too dry. It wasn't growing. It wasn't doing anything that I wanted it to do. So this time I'm going to not cut my hair as often, stick to a routine, keep these twists in my head, and try to get my length back and stick with it. Okay, so I just want to tell you all how I got to this place, and I'm glad that you and I were able to go back down memory lane. And I will talk to you all when I figure out something in my head. Alright, bye.